We're back again. Ready to serve some more game, man. It is a blessing just to be able to have an opportunity to breathe, to exist. But you have to understand that if you are not attempting to fulfill your purpose each and every single day, then you're a walking zombie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, man. So y'all know exactly how it's finna go. We finna have a great episode. Yeah, shout out to all the Keishas. Shout out to the cheerleaders. Shout out to the supporters. Man, shout out to my moderators. You already know I got the spectacular vernacular that I'm finna bring a sense of awareness to people to make them look in the mirror and upgrade themselves. You know, everybody's caught up with all these other celebrities and what they got going on, but they're not caught up with what they've got going on with themselves. What's good, Sophia? Sophia, know that you and I. Yeah, y'all know what time it is, man. So with that being said, yeah, man, we finna do it the way it's supposed to be done. We finna have a whole lot of fun. You know, when you look this good, the Keishas are going to come out of the woodworks. They're going to come out of the bushes, the shadows, and they're going to say this and they're going to say that. But guess what? The only thing that remains constant is this game, because if they say something they're not supposed to, this is what we do. You see, people try to get, attention at very, very odd hours of the night by saying things that aren't funny, have no value, but they think that it's going to get a response. It's not going to work. You see, when you're talking to people that have a wherewithal, we're better doing without responding to irrelevant, attention-seeking, goofy comments. So with that being said, type accordingly. Otherwise, I'm going to do what I do. Yeah. Because one thing about me, I love seeing my viewers go down, and this is my favorite button to press. So play with me. Hey, man, it's a solo game. You're going to be playing with yourself. Riding solo. Yeah, you're going to be riding solo. So with that being said, man, shout out to everybody in the building. I need everybody to double tap the screen. Yeah. Get them likes up, homie. That's the best way to show your appreciation for this game. Because a lot of y'all might say, well, man, I don't want to like you because I don't like you. Homie, if you tuning in, if you are looking at me right now, if I've got your soul captivated and concentrated on my presence, well, I'm sorry to tell you, you are obsessed. So with that being said, just admit that you're a fan, you're a supporter. It's okay to support somebody. Yeah. Don't be envious. Don't be jealous. Don't be mad at the game. Homie, I'm giving you a game that's going to elevate your situation. And this is what we finna do because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have to shout no one out unless I want to. Yeah. You ain't going to suggest whose name I should say and how I should say it. I say what I want to. So you're doing too much typing. So since you want to type so much at 4 o'clock in the morning, I don't put you in a particular place. Yeah. Nah, man, people think just because they send words that the words have, some type of substance like that right there. It's always the people with fictional characters that want to sit around and say this and want to sit around and say that, homie. Yeah, they'll make various accounts. They'll send it to their group chat. Their group chat won't get together to do anything productive to be able to fulfill their future. They will sit around and gossip. They will share lives to one another to hop in the comment section and try to troll. Yeah. Troll patrol. Not Paw Patrol. Troll patrol. Man, you can't make this up, homie. Yeah. And this what I'm finna do because you ain't talking about nothing. You done typed so many words. I didn't like the first two, so I ain't finna read the last two. Yeah. I ain't like the first two, so I'm not finna read the last two. And this what we finna do because we ain't doing that. Yeah, I don't know what numbers you putting in here. You putting special characters in. You went to a special keyboard all in the name of hoping you could put those numbers in here. Preach. Yeah, I'm preaching and I'm giving the game the way it's supposed to be gave. Some people say it's positive. Some people say it's negative. I say it's real. Now look, each and every single one of you, message me right now on TikTok. That means my viewers should drop down to 0 because as soon as this live is over, I'm sending everybody who messages me right now my Snapchat. That is the best way to talk to me, to know when I'm going live next and to stay up to date with the content. And to whoever just requested to go live with me, absolutely not. You're a full grown man sitting around at 4 in the morning trying to FaceTime another guy. Go FaceTime a lady. Go look in the mirror. You don't need to look at me. Look at yourself. Yeah. You want to sit around. You want to talk. You want to look at me. I don't want to look at you. So you can keep waiting in line, but you will not get no time. You can keep waiting in line. That request can remain there, and I will laugh at it every few seconds because I'm not accepting it, okay? Yeah. I just joined now, and I'm hearing real talking the truth. Yeah, man, I give it the way it's supposed to be gave. A lot of Keishas that aren't present with themselves, they always want to try to play. You say, I loved your Incredibles analogy the other night. Anything similar to that? Oh, well, I ain't really thinking about the other night. I don't even know what I said the other night. That's the thing about the game. It just comes the way that it goes. You might get something incredible. You might get, but that's subjective as well because what I say might be fascinating to one and normal to another. So I guess it just depends on how you take the game. Hi, what's good, Angelica? Yeah, I ain't seen that name since, what's it called? The show Rugrats? Okay, Angelica. But look, man, everybody double tap the screen. And boy, you can't make this up. This Keisha is still on his knees, in the request line saying, man, maybe eventually he'll add me. Maybe eventually he'll want to look at me. Homie, I don't want to look at you. You do not need to be in a spirit of desperation to the point to where you're sitting down at my door saying, please let me in. Please let me in here. Please let me talk to you. Please let me do this. I'm not letting you in. You can keep sitting there, and since people asking questions, my moderators are here. They're going to do what they do. Don't worry about it. That tells me that you're not a regular viewer, because there's always Keishas in my live. I bring the Keisha up out of people. Yeah, this ain't nothing new. It's just new to you, okay? Hi, what's good, Kenzie? Hey, look, man, make sure all of y'all message me right now. My request should be filled. Sending everybody who messages me my Snapchat. That's the best way to talk to me, to know when I'm going live, and to suggest topics. A lot of you have situations where you want advice. I will give it anonymously on here, but you have to message me on Snap about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't message me streaks. I don't want to see pictures of the cat. I don't want to see pictures of the wall. If you ain't got nothing productive to say, then yeah, don't message me. Yeah, but with that being said, man, we're just having a great time. It is a brand new week. A lot of you had a lackluster form of productivity. You didn't get a lot of things done, but let me tell you something. The reason that you weren't able to preserve and reserve your energy for yourself is because you were too busy giving it to everybody else. You have to understand that sometimes you got to discontinue your associations with other people. And so what? They might see you a certain type of way, but homie, whenever it's no longer for you, you got to get away from it. Yeah, you might outgrow certain social activities, you know what I'm saying, certain conversations and various amounts of things, homie, but you just got to get away from it. You can't stay around it and expect it to just become better. No, homie, what you surround yourself around is what you will become. You will succumb to that. Love the energy you give off. I appreciate that truth. Yeah, I just laid it down the way it's supposed to be laid down, homie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna get you up out of here. If you don't understand the terminology, then guess what? You don't understand. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep getting these people up out of here. It's always the people with the cartoon character profile pictures looking like they got their username randomly generated from Xbox 360 customer service, always wanting to run in the chat, and talk about the truth. Homie, how can you talk about the truth when you operate in fraudulence? Yeah, this what I'm finna do. Yeah, you already know, homie. I remember your username, Keisha. You done been here regularly. You just trying to get some attention. So man, you already know what it is. That's why you done return to where you came from. Yeah, you done return to where you came from. You want me to call out your name, like the Weeknd song. So call out my name. Yeah, you want me to call out your name. I'm not going to say your name. Yeah. Nah, man, I'm speaking to the crowd. See, that's the issue. We live in a time where back then with the TV, it was like, okay, we understand that a lot of people are watching this. So like, okay, I might not like it, but someone else will. You Keishas, you have parasocial relationships to the point to where I'm talking to everybody, but individuals get bothered. You know why? Because you are the exact representation of the Keisha that I'm talking about. You got guys that can't socialize. They can't maintain eye contact with the lady for more than 3 seconds, but they can come into my comment section and say something that they're supposed to be saying to females. And in fact, if they were to say these very same things to the females, guess what? The females would run away. Yeah, a lot of them, if they sat down and they wanted to have a date, the lady would say, what do you do for a living? I play ranked Fortnite. And I watch WWE SmackDown, and my favorite player is LeBron James. And you wonder why this lady don't take yourself serious. Man, because you don't take yourself serious. You wonder why she don't take you serious, because you don't take yourself serious, homie. You see, you have to ask yourself, what I'm doing right now, how does it make me look? If I saw someone else doing what I'm doing, how would I view myself? And if you find yourself typing essays and love letters in the comment section to someone that you don't like, homie, you will realize that you're obsessed, and you will go look in the mirror. You will put your right hand up. Yeah, and you know exactly what you finna do. Yeah, you finna be looking like, okay, let me get these Keishas up out of here. Hey, moderators, I know some of y'all in here, man. I need y'all to step up. I don't mind pressing the button, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna get you up out of here immediately. I don't know what you talking about. Yeah, now you're gone. You did all that typing. You put proper punctuation. You thought that it was gonna get through and it was gonna process and be read out loud. I didn't read it out loud. You typing too loud in the comment section. So now here it is. You can't even type. Yeah, man. Sometimes you just got to leave people on red. Sometimes you just got to leave people in your requests. Man, sometimes you got to tell people no, homie, because everybody isn't your kind. They can be the same color as you, speak the same language as you. They might like a lot of the hobbies that you have in common, but guess what? They're not your kind. They're gossipers. They're negative. You know what I'm saying? They're complacent. Hypocrites, hypocrisy. They're not loyal. They're disloyal to themselves, and they wonder why they can't get loyalty from anybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's what you guys have to understand. The way that these Keishas run the comment sections, trying to request attention from other people, that's the reason why they have the acceptance lifestyle. They want to buy the nicest shoes, hoping that they can get accepted by somebody. They want to get a certain amount of followers and likes so that they can impress this person or that person. You know why they have to go around trying to gain things to impress people because who they are isn't worth any value. So they have to add value to themselves because they don't got nothing going on. Yeah. They won't try again when it comes to doing push-ups and going to the gym regularly, but they'll try again, making multiple accounts, coming back into Papa's Live, trying to talk to me. You see, you have to understand the dynamic. Have I once talked to them? No, because they're quiches, but they're going to keep talking to me. Yeah, they're going to keep paying me attention. They paying me, homie. Yeah, they're the types of dudes that would go to the club where the ladies like to dance around, and they would be paying them too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they like that one cereal. You know exactly what I'm talking about. They like that one cereal, man. Yeah, I see him rejoining. Man, maybe I could type now. Man, maybe I could say something now. Man, I'm going to tell my friend to tell their friend. And man, you can't make this up. They turn into the teenage mutant ninja gossipers. Yeah, that's exactly what they do, man. And this is what I'm finna do. I'm finna get you up out of here immediately. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what this is talking about. We gonna keep doing that, man. Shh. Class is in session. You see what I'm saying, y'all? If you pay attention to the lesson that's being given, instead of as soon as you don't understand something, hey, man, man, put your hand down. Class is still in session. Sit back in your chair and understand that I'm finna give you some game, homie. Yeah, you don't gotta yell. I know some of y'all sitting around yelling at the phone. I know some of y'all sitting around punching the wall. But it's not that serious, okay? If you don't like the game that's being served, change the channel. Yeah, nah, man, just change the channel. But I know that you can't because you're captivated. You ain't got nothing else better to do. Before this live aired, before you saw this, you were just scrolling endlessly on your phone. You were procrastinating. You weren't taking care of the things that you absolutely need to do. You enabled yourself to get instant gratification by just consuming because you don't want to produce anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you see other people producing, you get inspired and you feel like you've produced something when in fact all you did is consumed. And you don't have anything to gain from what they offer. You know why? Because you get the game and you don't apply the lesson, homie. A lot of y'all will say truth, facts, this and that, but you don't even live by the game. So you're just talking. It's like the birds on Finding Nemo. What sounds do they make? Might. That's exactly what y'all be sounding like. And this is exactly why I do what I do. Yeah. Y'all idolize rappers. Y'all idolize athletes. Y'all sit around and worship people on a screen by the way of entertainment and social media and celebrity status that don't acknowledge you. They never gave you $1. They never helped your parents pay for any utilities. But guess what? You have the endless ability to talk about them, to watch them, but you won't watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? You work for them, but you won't work for yourselves. You see how many Keishas I've gotten up out of this chat? They're working hard for me. I've never done anything for them. I ain't got nothing to give them. Yeah, no, I'm laying the game down on the ground for the people that I'm supposed to give it to. And I don't care how many accounts that they make. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, homie. Yeah, and I always win. I'm undefeated, and I do it the way that I do it, homie. Yeah. Y'all keep making more. And let me give a Keisha tutorial for some of you that might be wondering how you can get back. You can share this live to your burner account. Then you can come back in, say some more in Papa's Live, and I can keep getting you out, man. Because one thing about me is I love when my viewers decrease. I love seeing my viewers go down because I know, as I've said many a times, when the viewers decrease, the level of concentration increases. A lot of these Keishas are only saying things because they're like, yeah, man, I'm going to say this and everybody's going to see me. Man, don't nobody see you. Yeah, you see me, but we don't see you, buddy. Thank you for the wise words. Oh, yeah, I got you. Oh, I'm finna get the Keisha. Oh, man, there go the SpongeBob. Out of there. Yeah, I had to send him back to Bikini Bottom. And shout out to the Maxxkii fan page for sending the roses. I appreciate you, homie. Look, man, make sure each and every single one of you send me a message right now. This live is ending soon, and I'm sending everybody who messages me my Snapchat. Best way to talk to me, stay up to date with the content, and to suggest future topics and everything like that. So make sure you all do it. Yeah, 34 roses. I love the positivity. Some people say it's positive. Some say it's negative. Man, I just say it's real. Yeah, and I got to get you up out of here, man. You see, it done got to the point to where the Keishas get so mad about getting muted that they try to play the role of supporter, but they get in their own way. You know what I'm saying? They get in their own way, homie. You say, you cute, I love your vibe, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to really get you up out of my chat. Dude sitting around on the toilet with his finger up, you know what, talking about, are you real? Because, like, come on, homie. Yeah. Thank you for giving us the game. You know I give it. What's good, Sky? You see, now I got some of my moderators hopping up in here. Yeah, they might not have been here from the beginning, but now they tapping in. So if you say something you're not supposed to, I'm not going to be the only person tapping you out, homie. You see, all of you content creators, you got to normalize having standards. And if there's certain language, certain things that are being said in narratives or topics that are being suggested, whatever the case may be, if it is not aligned with what you want to talk about, the mute button exists and the block button exists. Use them. No one can make you feel bad. Your platform is your platform. You see, when nobody makes you, they can't control you. When you make your own platform, you control it. When people make you, they can control. But when they don't make you, homie, you control everything you got. Yeah, it's better to be independent than dependent on somebody. Man, we all have at some point, homie. But guess what? It's all about understanding that if you give up on yourself, hey, homie, ain't nobody else gonna save you. You got to do it for yourself, man. Yeah, you can sit back and have all these, thoughts of regret and just limiting beliefs, but you have to understand, homie, if you run around with the victim mentality, you're never ever going to be able to capitalize upon your life. And you can buy a watch, but you can't buy time. So there's no point of sitting around just being, like pessimistic and letting other people get to you. You have to know who you are. The only reason that you would give up is because you don't have a relationship with yourself. How can you give up with the only person who could actually never truly leave you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't actually give up on the person who would never truly leave you. Your pets will eventually leave you. People in your life will eventually leave you. But you came in this earth and you will leave this earth with yourself. So you have to develop that relationship. You have to stop trying to impress people by the way of materialism, and you have to stop keeping relationships that are no longer fruitful. If they no longer bear fruit and they're surrounded by weeds, you got to let it go. You see, a lot of people, they want to grow together, but sometimes realistically, whenever you tend to upgrade your life, you grow apart. But people don't want to talk about that. They want to tell you to accept anything. Nah, man, you need to reject anything that's not aligned with what you got going on. Well, man, you need to have people in your circle that disagree with you. Nah, homie. No. I want like-minded individuals that's focused on building. If it's not productivity, then they don't need to be talking to me. No, they want to make you feel bad for that. They want to say you this. They want to say you that. Well, guess what? Opinions are like toilet paper because you wipe you know what with it and flush it. That's exactly how it go. And it go where it's supposed to go. You cannot let things remain in your mind that aren't true. An echoed opinion does not become a fact. So this is why a lot of your insecurities are readily shown on social media, because you value likes. You'll post a picture that you really like, but if a certain amount of other strangers don't like it, you no longer like it. People don't post songs because it only gets a certain amount of plays. They don't even listen to their own music. They're thinking about right now rather than actually understanding that when you put content out, it's timeless, homie. And what's old to you is new to somebody else. We live in a big world, but the Keishas want you to. We live in a big world, but the Keishas want you to feel like we live in a small town, homie. You live in a big world. Your kind might be outside of your city. You know what I'm saying? A supporter might turn into an enemy. That's why I say don't ever get attached to the supporters and don't ever get attached to the detractors, because something that they have in common is they both talk about you. What side they're on of the spectrum depends upon how they're feeling. No matter what your history and your track record is, depending upon how they're feeling, that's how they're going to choose how they associate with you. And I stand on business, homie. Yeah. So I'm a different type of content creator. I speak what I speak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm here to lay down the game. Now look, man, everybody double tap the screen and get them likes up. Yeah. It take 1 minute and 45 seconds to get 1K likes per person. But a lot of you are Keishas. You're trying to, convince yourself that you don't like me, even though you're literally in here watching me over and over again. You can at least double tap the screen. Yeah. I've already, man, yeah. You looking away from your phone for 2 seconds, then looking back saying, I don't like him, but I gotta watch him. I don't like him, but I gotta listen to him. Homie, you better calm that down, because whoever's basement you live in, they're gonna come down there and say, what you got going on? And you're going to say, man, this one guy, Maxxkii, I don't like him, but I can't stop watching him. And you are literally no longer allowed to live in the basement after that, because that sounds like insanity. Anybody that I do not like when it comes to the message, whatever they got going on, I'm not going to gossip about you. No. I'm just going to remove my presence from your platform. But a lot of people, they don't do that because they actually like you, but they wish that they could be you. So since they can't be you, they want to let that Keish out. Yeah, they want to let Keish out. They want to say, oh, man, this. Oh, man, that. All in the name of jealousy. You know what I'm saying? And then they say random things because they don't got nothing productive to talk about. Yeah, and that's the reason why we got you out. And this the reason why we finna do this too. Yeah, we gonna keep doing it, man. You see how quickly them comments appear and then disappear? Yeah, it's like magic. Abracadabra. Yeah. I feel like Harry Potter. Spelliamas. Yeah, man, I do it in the way that I do it. So Senate is mine, I spin it, and I get it. Help out, man. So with that being said, I would like to pass the mic over to moderators, regular viewers, or any of the, I'm finna get you up out of here immediately. Oh, wait, that's Indigo. What's good, Indigo? Yeah. And I'm finna get you up out of here, too. I don't know what you talking about. You got an anime profile picture. If you want to ask me a real question, then you need to change your profile picture to you. You can't be operating in virtual reality and then ask me a question about reality. The topic is no longer accessible to you. That's what it is. Yeah, all of y'all message me. Haters become fans. Well, they were fans all along, but they have to pretend not to like you. It's like the WWE fan mindset. Oh, Randy Orton's bad. Ooh, Randy Orton's good. They're all fans. They're all supporters. That's why I say fans and detractors all have a lot in common. But anyways, all of you message me right now. I'm finna end the episode very, very soon, and I'm gonna send everybody my snap. Best way to talk to me, know when I'm going live, and to stay up to date with the content. I will say that over and over again because I'm building my platform more and more, and the community is getting larger and larger. And shout out to the Keisha that tried to be offensive, but you couldn't even say the word all the way. Hey, Sky, don't block any of them. Don't block. We're only gonna mute. Blocking is for a very specialized Keisha. We'll allow them to watch without talking. So you're doing an amazing job, but don't block them. Only mute them. I don't want to. We don't need it. Nah. Don't make them feel that special. Yeah. Nah. We ain't Jamie Foxx. I'ma make you feel so special. Like, nah. We ain't making them feel special. Yeah, nah. If you want to be my love. So, yeah, man. Y'all got any questions? Certain topics that you want to get some advice on? I'm handing the mic over to you, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't suggest any, we can go ahead and conclude this episode. So I'm giving the mic over to all the supporters. If you say anything you're not supposed to say, we're going to get it up out of here. But, after I give my message, I always like turning the mic over to you guys and just seeing if there's any quick topics or anything that you would just like to get my opinion or my perception on. Everything that I say is facts because it's from my experience. So with that being said, take the time now to utilize the time and use it wisely, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, time is of the essence. Being a student after the lesson is over, what separates the standard students from the successful ones are the ones that ask questions after class. How would you deal with overthinking? So I'm finna get you up out of here because you a guy sitting around at 4:30 in the morning. I'm asking questions and you asking me about what I'm wearing, my guy. Why don't you talk like that to the ladies? Why do you want to know why are you worried about what another guy choose to wear? You see, this is my issue with these guys, and they wonder why they can't get girlfriends, man. They wonder why, hey, man, what you wearing? Ooh, I don't like you, man. Come on, man. That's the type of stuff the girls were saying in 3rd grade to me, homie. Yeah. And this is what I'm finna do. Moderators, I'm gonna need y'all to step up. And do this like this or here, and I'm finna answer that question. You say, how do you deal with overthinking? Well, whatever you're overthinking, you have to ask yourself, am I in control of the outcome of this? And if you can control the outcome of it, you need to apply yourself towards the desired thing that you're overthinking about, whether it's something that you're being, what's the word? I can't even think of the word right now. What's the word that I'm procrastinating? If you're procrastinating about something, you need to draw towards it, because whenever you begin to start it, you will get caught up in the process, and then eventually it'll be over and you're no longer overthinking. But if it comes to situations where, you need closure with certain people that you no longer associate with, you have to just understand that you will not get that closure. Whatever you did wrong, do better going forward with the next person. Whatever you did right, continue to be that person, but you cannot accept closure from people who have closed the book on you. Now, if you close the book on someone, you probably did it for the right reason. If you did it for the wrong reason, sometimes you just need to understand that there's no point in going back. There is nothing that lies ahead that's worth obtaining that lies in the past. The present is the present. It's a gift. So whatever you fell out, whatever the reason was for why you fell out with somebody, or maybe it was an opportunity, a job, whatever the case may be, family member, man, it is what it is. And you just got to carry on. You have to worry about the present. You can't think too much about the future, and you can't think too much about the past. You just have to perform right now. So that's what I do. Whenever I overthink, I used to have a huge problem overthinking, because it was like, I wanted to do so many things in a day, but the thing that I really want to do, I forget about. And then when I want to do it, it's already too late. So what I do is I write down the things I want to do each and every single day. That way, whenever you have notes on what you would like to accomplish, whenever you're overthinking, you can just apply yourself to one of those goals. So that is one of the greatest jewels that I could ever give to you. Track what you desire to accomplish in a day. It doesn't have to be a million things, just the things that you forget about. Add on last, how do you deal with others who always overthink? People that always want to overthink and jump to conclusions, you need to conclude your interactions with them, because that's insecurity. If someone knows you, if someone trusts you, they trust you. If someone's loyal to you, they're loyal to you. If they do disloyal things, that they always question you, well, you need to return them with an answer, which is, I'm done. You got to learn how to be done with people. It doesn't matter what they did back then. It's how they're treating you today. Yeah, it don't matter if it was worth that back then and it was worth that. It's like when you think of currencies. If they lose value over time, it doesn't matter what they were worth back then. It means nothing now. Once it loses the value, it's better off without you. So you got to learn how to just move on from things, homie. That's really the game that I could give y'all. Because I know some of you in this chat have an issue that I used to have back in the day. The issue that I used to have back in the day was I saw the good in people, even if they were doing bad to me. So I sat around and I waited and I put these people on, and it's like, I saw that they were a snake, but for some reason there was a mirage and a facade put in front of me that saw them as a lion. And the more that you confuse yourself into, and you literally have this self-imposed illusion that someone is what they're clearly not, the more that they will cause harm to you. And some people can't return from that harm. So whenever you identify somebody as something and you realize that they don't align with what you got going on, you need to make sure that they're going out of your life. They might gossip about you. They might say negative things, but guess what, homie? All things shall pass. Okay? And eventually you will too. So just understand that you only got one life. But you don't have to remain with people who are no longer fruitful for you. That was the message that I gave earlier, So yeah. Any more questions? That was a great question, chat. I really appreciate it. The message might have been all over the place, but the game is all over the place. I put the jewels down on the ground so you can pick it up and put it on your crown, man. That's the way it is, homie. You see, sometimes people don't like what I say. I don't come on here to be liked. I come on here to give the game. Yeah. God put it upon me to keep it true. Humility gives me the ability to be relatable to you all, because no one's perfect. We all have battles each and every single day, homie. But you have to optimize your mind. Otherwise, you're going to waste time. And you're going to be sitting around waiting on January to finally make a change. If you don't change right now, man, you ain't never going to change. And quit trying to change other people. You can't change somebody who don't want to change themselves. Nah, man, you can't change somebody who don't want to change themselves. These Keishas, they don't want to change themselves. They're miserable. What is misery, love? Company. They want to be a company, but they don't get it, so they get mad. So guess what they do? They go in other groups and they gossip. That's all they do, homie. He kind of preached like this. I don't kind of do anything. Everything I do is absolute. Nah. So define it correctly or don't define it at all. Give me my recognition with the proper definition. Nah, man. Can't nobody do it like me. And I'm finna get you up out of here. You ain't talking about nothing. Nah, man. Say, hey, man. What'd you say? I can't hear you. I be feeling like the pirate from SpongeBob. Aye, Captain. Yeah, man. Some of y'all sitting around eating goldfish, drinking Capri Suns, trying to talk to me like you square business, like you got something going on, homie. Using all your nephew's EBT, eating all the, man, you eating all the Gushers. You eating all the Skittles. Man, you ain't got nothing going on. A lot of these guys don't even brush their teeth twice a day. Some of them listening to me in the shower right now. And if you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over into cold. They shower in cold water and they think they come out so fresh and so clean. They spray a little bit of Axe body spray and run out to the mall like, hey girl, can I get your number? And they wonder why the girls run away. Girls be looking like Keisha's gonna be Keisha's. Keisha's gonna be Keisha's. That's 100% facts. You know what I'm saying? But man, they sitting around, homie, ain't got nothing going on. And I'm finna get you up out of here. I don't know what you talking about. You got somebody name in your profile that don't know you, never recognize you, and you asking questions. Ask yourself those questions and go write the answer down on a piece of paper. It's a fee to talk to me, and nothing that you asking is worth answering. Sometimes the questions people ask ain't worth answering, homie. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, everybody that claims that they support you, you wouldn't even support them. That's why I say, man, people be like, you want to do meetups? You want to do? Nah, homie, you support me. I don't know who you is. I have no knowledge of you. So some of y'all like, oh, man, if I saw you, I'd want to do this and I want to do that. Homie, you need to calm down. I'm just giving you some game. Fall in love with the message, not the messenger. And be an extension of it. Don't just say, yeah, man, I now feel this way because Maxxkii said it. If you don't live by it, if you don't have any actions to back up your rhetoric, then guess what? All you doing is conforming to what somebody else says because you're looking for a father figure. Be the author of your own story. Be the main character of your own, not Netflix, but real life series to the max. So, yeah, man, I just give the game the way that I give it. I get the Keishas up out of here. And I do it in a very prolific way. So with that being said, man, I'm finna go ahead and end this episode. Each and every single one of you message me right now so I can send you my Snapchat. Man, we're going to keep getting bigger and bigger. The plot is getting thicker. The Keishas are getting madder. But guess what, man? Go get a Kleenex, blow your nose, wipe your eyes, get a face towel. You know what I'm saying? Warm washcloth, wash it off, and go find something to do, man. Put the Doritos down and pick up a dumbbell. So with that being said, man, until next time, peace.